Hello, everybody. Hope you're all doing well today. I think I'm ready to get started. From the standpoint of today, we're going to have a short morning stream, and then in the evening, we'll return. If you don't end up getting a chance to play some cookie runs today, at least in the morning, we'll have more sessions pretty much throughout the weekend. We have a ton of cookies. We were getting pretty lucky with Massive Attack off stream, so yeah, we're still good to go in terms of the event. But until we got a party of 4, I think I'm just going to do some Massive Attack and see where things go. If anybody wants to join in for level purposes, that's also fine. Happy to help while it's still XP week. And even then, I'm not going to say no to extra people in Massive Attack in general. We switched over to the Yakuza 5 soundtrack. Although, I'm gonna be honest, I'm not feeling this boss theme. I'm gonna try a different song. I think it does have some of the weaker songs in the soundtrack. Okay, it's a little more interesting. So we'll see if anybody's around. We'll assist as needed. Otherwise, I guess we'll just see how stupid our drops are in very hard mode. I'm not really looking to level people. I'm not in a rush with the ults. If anything, I'm gonna go slower with the level up on the ults. I didn't see anybody in lobby 12 today. That's fun. I think our goal is probably 3 clears. Maybe 4. I think 4 clears. Once I have 4 more clears, I'm good enough to hand in more tickets. Oh, it has been very lucrative in terms of picking up armor and stuff as we play here. I don't think my strategy has changed very much since we showed it off even a week ago. The only thing I'm kind of doing is I go along just to kind of offset my money costs, since I'm doing full runs versus partial runs. Just making sure I pick up armor in the other areas. Although if I see literally the word armor on some of these drops as I go past, I will pick them up. Yeah, we have a phenomenal amount of mine material. I think overall I can transfer 126 materials if I'm doing math correctly. Oh, I can almost just do a Faux Newman of some sort. If I really just want to recreate another blue Faux Newman, that's fine. I want to point out how little TP this current build is using. like, I think I used barely 200 TP total. So stupid. What a world we live in with these bonuses. Yeah, if anybody in the chat wants to play, I'm more than happy to help. Otherwise, we're just gonna keep clearing. Just showcasing how strong Cycle 1 is here. I guess it's kind of ironic that this, like, Uber that, you know, I was thinking originally when I was playing the game that it's like, oh, it's gonna be like a game changer for me as I go through. And then I just, like, barely used it. And it's mostly just because the health loss is kind of annoying. And ever since we went back to embracing very hard mode, man, is this thing just unfair. Like, look at that. It's almost strong enough to one-shot a Rappy. I suppose in single player, I probably should be using Lame to Argent on the surface to unseal. Right now, I'm not in a big rush to unseal, since it's more chat items versus personal preference. I think during the event, it makes sense to maybe just not wield it as much. If I'm playing like normal and hard, I don't have a reason not to do it. If I end up doing multi-client stuff, or if people need help leveling a brand new character, then I'll probably go equip it, get some free kills. The fact that it's like legit, oh, it's so close to two-shotting there. Unfortunately, I don't think with more MST I'll get the kill threshold I'm looking for. Killed him a bit awkwardly there. Yeah, if anything, the only time I really start using TP up is just when I need to heal myself because I go on cast. Otherwise, like, these enemies are not very threatening. Another example, just reconsume TP as I go across. I think overall I would have barely used 600 or so TP, 650. Yeah, the fact that it's two-shotting is so strong. Safety Bowie out. And because, like, the Bowie damage was so high, I killed that zoo while killing the Rappies. Kind of bonkers, because it's not even the weakness of the zoo. It is when I'm playing the forest. Like, your weakness is me, you fool! 4 enemies. Oh, I was expecting Grants to actually just outright kill there. Here's an example where I'm just gonna eat a Trimate because it's there. I've learned as long as you stay more to the left, you stop the satellite lizards from getting stuck on that rock. I was like a little bit off. Like, see how that one actually cleared the rock there? So for me now, if I was to the right of where I'm at, when I like walk forward to go deal with the zoos, as long as I'm more on that side than not, I feel like the satellite lizards don't get stuck. It's kind of important, because them getting stuck means I have to cast extra Refoes. But if they walk close enough to go deal with the other enemy, then it's fine. And a safety heal. Oops. Oh, Dwarf on a Claire. Yeah. Why don't you show up when we play ult? Well, this is quite irritating. Weakness is ice, which is never gonna go fast here. Maybe if you give me the courtesy of a Cure Confused? What a jerk. Right, chat, what a jerk. What was that, a 1 in 1.9 I failed? Taking my head. I do need more Cure Confused. I find it useful if we're gonna fight like a lot of stuff in mines. I have to deal with Sinnohs, for example. But it's not something I usually wear. But I would have appreciated having that over literally nothing. You can see the Refoe is so strong here that it's actually just killing them outright. Like, look at that. Actually dead. Unfortunately, the downside with using Refoe on that first wave is if I kill too efficiently, the first Refoe actually stops them from charging, which is what I don't want to have happen there. If you're wondering why I got hit, if I can get away without using Refoe on the first set of Dorphons, I can force them to get closer and then kill them with Refoe. I guess I could reposition differently for the other wave. Wow, am I really just not going to use any Tri-Fluids this round? I'm just going to get them restored instantly. Yeah, look at this. 2 casts to kill. Really hard to compete with this clear speed. I'll let them group slightly. I think Rappies are worth, right on smooth. I want some cookies. Normally I wouldn't care. It's very hard mode. Escape dolls. We don't need them playing very hard. Lure them closer. I like that during the downtime where I can't target anything just to throw a Refoe. I feel that actually works pretty well. You can see, like, just between the other Refoes that I just cleared that wave. The downside, though, is if I walk over here, I'm gonna spook a lot of Rappies. It is what it is. I've learned to just live with this. This room is annoying to do normally. We'll just go for efficiency to speed it up. Oh, not a Pazuzu. Man, I'm getting every wrong rare enemy. It's actually annoying. Can you stop? See, if this was ultimate, we'd be like losing our minds. But like right now, I'm just kind of annoyed. Like, stop it. Zuzu has a pretty unfortunate drop that no one cares about here. Whereas the base one actually gets a very good Jaya chance. A ray gun that if that 40 wasn't hit, actually would have been worth picking up. That's such a shame. So close yet so far. Boxes. Let's sweep the rapids here, but that's fine. With 2 sets of Bowie out, I don't have to worry about the Marissa. I can go straight to killing the quad detonator. Already chipped the bird out with Bowie. Out of range. I'm trying to hit the Rappies for clarity. They're teleporting, we can kind of kill them if they do anything else. Put them in part of kill range here. Need to be one step more. Let's pick up some armors to sell. Unfortunately, the power material is like real deep in there. The goal is to just pick up like 8 more armors, which the final room should get me a lot of chances for them. I'm not worried about like, oh, I missed some armors back there. If I wasn't using adapts, I would go pick those up. That way I could afford more tri-fluids, but we're so early in the quest. I could be picky. Wow, actually 2 shots that were around. That's really hard to do without Cycle 1. Should kill all of them here. Kill them in the time. Poor enemies. What I find to dodge this consistently is if you're playing single player, make sure your character walks in between casts. Because the Gertafulu timing is so slow, it's actually possible to miss it. But I feel as long as you at least see your character walk, you'll never miss that stun lock. It is unfortunately possible in very hard mode to go way too fast, especially with V801. You can hop all you want, like a Bowie will take care of you. Plus I want to go forward for this wave to make sure I one-shot. Oh, it doesn't one-shot. Oh, that's disappointing. Off by 11. I think with the God technique I could kill. I have to remember that. That's actually a threshold that matters. I was gonna say exact instances where I would consider using God technique. So obviously I'm using limiter, which reduces MST. But if I replace that with the God technique, I think I could kill that room. I don't need that much more damage. You have to think roughly every 5 MST is a damage. So I can gain another 40, which is 8 damage. I guess would put me there as well. But with resistances, it might not be exact 1-to-1. But with God technique, it would definitely be. I don't need that much more damage. Here's another example where I'm just gonna walk into shots. Smooth. Probably this. I'd prefer not to speed. I'm gonna lose a little time. If this was outside of event, I would just. I kind of want. I'll go greedy for good chances. F4 Zoo. attempted to post the link. I'm assuming it's a spam bot because I don't recognize the username. They're stuck on each other. Apparently a spawn. You got armor. Grab these, that's fine. Up in the waves, going. Ah, that's too close. Why we carry spares. I think it's actually faster to kill with. So, the other trick with Gertabulu to speed it up if you're killing with Rants, when it's within like 400 damage, I'll almost always refoe to kill it because I have so many bonuses. Like there, it won't die, but if I double, or if it makes its weakness fire, that'll kill. But okay, well that saves time then. Because Grants takes a long time to cast, so if it's within like 500 or so, I'll just cast. You save some time there. Basically just recollected the armor. We'll see if anybody's in the lobby. Otherwise, we'll continue. Welcome, Chips with the Clips. Hope you're doing well. Still don't like that materials are in the shop, to be honest. Guess I should put away Rappy's beef. If I don't do that, I'm going to be losing like 4,000 to 5,000 a run. Hope you're doing well, Tiki. Yeah, we're sitting on hilarious amounts of cash. We're at 82.6 mil for the setup. So in 3 clears, we'll basically have cap tickets. If people want to do runs today, let me know. We have 3, we can do AO2. We have 2, I'd prefer to just stay the very hard mode. I think 3 is just a nice number to do ultimate. 2 is just kind of weird, unless you're doing forest. Hopefully everybody's doing well today. Yeah, if I needed help leveling ult characters, I am more than happy to carry. Speaking of which, how many kills do we have on our final limited? So like 1,600? 16,000, I mean? 16,000. We're making a lot of progress there. Once that limiter is unsealed, I'm more likely to go back to lane to Argent. Alright. Seeing nobody in lobby, it's gonna go right back into very hard mode. Gotta move some gear around. Okay. Let me know when you're ready. I'll just remake. Happy to support the chat, whatever runs they want to do. But in the meantime, while Chips is ready, Rappy murder time. Although since we're not completing the round, ooh, I don't have a heavenly power on me. Oops. Unless, alright, we're good. We'll downgrade slightly. Go back to unsealing since we're gonna reset anyway. Yeah, I feel like if I'm doing surface resets, I don't need Psycho Wand. But if I go underground and I don't use Psycho Wand, I do lose like 2 minutes. Which does add up if you're doing that for hours. So like here, I'm still gonna combo kill. Here, I'm still gonna get a photon drop because life is unfair. Now, I'm gonna be using a hilarious amount of TP comparatively. Which is also a big reason Psycho Wand is nice. Very hard does not lose, it really is wild. Yeah, see that I'm still able to two-shot those. That's an important threshold to have, because that wastes a lot of time in your quick resets if you don't do that. Now the downside without a high-level Rabarda, see how they have 77 health? I need more MST to guarantee that 2 Bufoes kills. I could actually chip them out to kill them here. Oh, I think around 1400 MST is an important breakpoint to kill those Astarks faster. That's how you know you've played the run too much, chat. Where you're like, I think I know the exact MST I need for the run. The answer is surprisingly not 1500. I think it's 1400 on the dot on surface. Gives you, I think, the most breakpoints, and then underground, I think 1490 is all that's technically needed if you have Psycho Wand. Otherwise, as high as possible underground. You can see even without like maxed out MST, I'm still two-shotting most waves. This wave will not two-shot. Bit of Refoe these. As long as the lizards are dying in 2 shots, it's fine. That kills them exactly in 3. You can see the threshold is like 1365, where you start losing a lot of time on Astarks. Like, granted, you're probably gonna Refoe them, but to be able to kill them consistently in 3 is important in the run. Yeah, you can see my TP usage is hilariously high compared to what we were doing earlier. Just let me know, Chips, when you're ready. Otherwise, I'm just gonna complete Crater Interior and maybe reset. I'll walk forward to provoke the dive bomb there. If you stand in that exact position I was standing in, you could get all those zoos to dive bomb you. What a time save, chat. Learning that positioning is so good. Anyway, talking about getting the satellite lizards unstuck there. You see how I approached it more from the left side? Now, with where they're positioned, I can kill them. The Refoe. Even if he gets like a little stuck, as long as he walks forward and doesn't end up on the other side, wildlife is unfair. I'd like to point out that I think I'm still officially getting more photon drops per minute compared to playing Cookie Quest Ultimate. I want you to think about that. That is a sadly true statement. For them. Now in single player I don't get knocked down here for getting lasered. Multiplayer I do get knocked down, which wastes a lot of time. So I could see some arguments for having more HP for multiplayer. Single player I don't need it at all. Important that I don't get knocked down there in single player. I don't know the HP cutoff for it. I want to say it was like around 1180? No, not that low. I think it was literally around 1200. So I'm gonna just put out some Bufoes here. this is a little risky to do because I'm gonna make them spread apart. That poor Dorfon. Damn, chat. That was mean of me to do. On the character now, so technically ready. Just need to grab the gear. Show that. Hey, chat. That was a disrespectful kill. Did you like that? I didn't even look at him. I'm like, oh, I know what Dorfon didn't hit me. I'm just gonna stack two more Gafoes. Shop resets. Why are there two people in a quest called Shop Resets? Maybe they're on voice call or something for charged Vulcans. Alright, Chips. Just let me know. Do you need me to do normal, hard, very hard? Yeah, I was gonna say, chat, we've been playing like 20 minutes and I'm up to photon drops. Like, it's, I don't know what to tell you. Like, why do we play Ultimate? Just a genuine question. The worst part is you can't even say it's like just a one-off thing. It's like every time we play, it's so consistent how much value I get. If it wasn't 2 photon drops, it'd be a photon drop and a photon crystal. It's so unreal. Do normal mode? Sure. Although that brings up a point. No, that's fine. I could do it now. I was gonna say, next time we play, I haven't moved over my mine materials. I think I should set up my blue force to carry chat. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. Just thinking about it. One moment. Is it worth spending 2 minutes to do this? What is the recommended MST for far? 133? Well, that might be good enough, actually. Hi. Oh, I didn't mean to close the window. That's awkward. Very hard enjoyer, so true. Forgot your mind mag. Yeah, it's fine. You could go get it. I'm gonna transfer. You got a couple minutes. I'm also gonna transfer some items while I'm here. I guess it's worth it during XP week to level a blue ID force, I guess. I'm not gonna get very high. I'm not gonna hit 80, but I don't think that's my goal. The goal is to get them to 40. From there, it doesn't matter. Right, chat? This is like, this is like, if he never hits 180, 160, I don't care. He just has to be able to do very hard mode at the end of the day. So it's 133 mine materials, or I could dump all mine materials. So I'm going to switch over which one is the main control in a second, but for now I'm just going to transfer. Because I'm not going to be here super long, but hour and a half, we could probably get you there, as long as I don't take forever on this transfer. Speaking of which, I gotta change controls at some point. Oh. Let's see what happened there. World. Take mine materials. would have consumed 126, still under the recommended. That's probably still fine. I don't need that much of my material from this. Be good. This is just ensuring I can learn MicroBowies and stuff. See him super power up. Hear you bashing it, Chad. Do you hear the mash? Okay. Oh, Ash is real. I'm gonna briefly check his inventory. That one. See if I need any special things from him. Press I need 800 to start doing the Bowie. Learn anti-reverser. But I think my armors are on a different character. Even with that, my MST is a little lower than expected. If there's anything I should transfer to him. I'll worry about the techniques later. I'm just like this. Okay. And I could give him an additive. I think the problem is it's just on another character. How's the luck today? It's been pretty good. I need to... If I have a mind mag, that's going to give me 600 more. I'm a little shy in terms of material. It's actually kind of annoying. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I think this character has everything I need. I'm going to switch who's the primary. Not even sure if it transferred. I don't think it did. No, it did not. There we go. We're learning in real time, chat. So this character is close to where they need to be. But I need the other mind max. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna log out. I'm gonna leave that other character there for a minute if I need to transfer something. And we'll get started in like 2 minutes. It's important that I have a mind mag. Because I only realistically need to get like a couple levels to be useful. Phone Newman has more MST, which helps. Problem is I don't remember who has the item. I'll be able to check here though. Also, the downside to character data viewer, I now have multiple accounts, so this should be interesting. It's either this character has it or the other character has it. I'll find out in a second. No, they don't have it. Oh, I need to switch to the... Oh, this is on the new account control. It still acts like weird. I think the other character then has what I want. I only have a couple forces that I actively use, so I'm just looking at the other one. We'll get there eventually. I think this one has the thing that I need. And if not, I'll just literally transfer what the other character has. Also, I'm not sure why my confirm button doesn't work there. The downside is I think they're in character banks and not on the character equipment. That's been a bit weird for me. How does nobody have any items? Wait. Wait, now I'm actually confused. 1 second, chat. Something did not work as intended.
What can this mean?
Yeah, I was like, I'm missing something. Who has the items? I know I put them on these characters. Are they on my ranger or something stupid? Oh, I wonder if they're on my ranger. Actually kind of annoying. I think they are. Oh, no. I see what I'm looking for. Okay, we're good. I see what happened. Most of what I'm looking for is on this character. I was off by 1. Because I remember I didn't do anything on my RNID force, that's why I didn't check them, but I didn't check my pink ID force. Okay, they have everything that I need for the level up. You'll see when I come into this character. Having triple Heavenly Mind is kind of important. I think chat would agree. It's just a little bit important. Especially when you're trying to learn stuff. I thought whatever he had was in the share bank, but apparently not. Yeah, there we go. Sorry about that. Nothing else of interest there. Use Econium to boost my MST slightly. What I'll do is I'll rejoin my transfer game with the other character. And if I don't have enough, I have basically 1 more Heavenly Mind, which does matter, because that's like adding 180. I'm hoping between materials where I added over 200, plus 180 from units is 380, plus Mind Mag is hopefully 600 plus. So hopefully I'll hit the threshold that I need to hit. Plus I can wield a wand for more MST. Otherwise I need to move some mind materials over to this character. Or just level, one of the above. Yeah, I really just need a spell to kill with. Which weirdly, if I have to use Gabarda just to level for a bit, I will. Yeah, like this special weapon adds 60 MST, but the requirement to use it is too high. Auto. It's like, wait a minute, something's wrong here. Already our mind score is really high. Does this let me hit any important thresholds? 755, so I need something to boost MST by 15. Like just shy, chat. That's so sad. That is quite annoying, actually. Use regular Foe, regular Barda, regular Zon. Maybe this is fine. I don't need to do that many kills in normal mode. I think if the other character gives me a Heavenly Mind, that might be fun as well. So I don't need like if I have 200 mind material, obviously it's a lot easier, but think as is, I can drop one more of these and get closer. Yes, there's Gabarda. See, we're off by 15. So sad. I really not have anything cheap with this person. Oh, I actually do. Thank you, Striker of Chow. You're exactly what I need to learn. Yeah. Can't learn Rafoi yet, but I can learn Gafoi. Enough. This other character can log off now. I don't need them anymore. Let's go lobby 12. I guess I'll make the game. Although I guess it doesn't matter. We're all BYU. Very Hard Enjoyer is a good name. There we go. We got there at the end. See that? We didn't need 200 something mod materials. I hope you're doing well, Chris. Sort our inventory with our insanity build. Actually, I should have just left that one. You're very tired. Sorry to hear. Now we're just waiting for chips. We're good to go. Still battling insomnia. Sorry to hear, Chris. One day you will win the war. We're just starting over a new character. I'm not sure where chips went to. There we go. That answers that question. Did you want to hop in with the fresh character, Chris? There we go. Striker Chow, MVP. See, that's why it's important to make sure you have items that are sub 700. We'll give Chris a minute or so, but while we're waiting, why don't we just walk out here and start killing some things? Might as well make progress towards what we need to do. Yeah, come in, Tiggy. Yeah, come in. Make a character. We got some time. I'm just gonna level a little. Don't mind me. That's a fair usage of abilities right there. And once everybody's here, we'll start the quest formally. But I might as well level in the meantime. Strike them down with the Wrath of God. There we go. Boom. What a fair level up process. See, now those 800 or so MST that I need, not really a big deal when I can just Gazond everything. In normal mode, as long as you have a high level technique, you should be fine. Rafoi obviously still preferred. We're already at 853. We'll give chat another minute or two, but in the meantime, let's slowly level chips. Although I realized my downfall, I don't think I'd learned Reduker. So I might just have to reset when we get there. Good item. Wow, I'm not getting value in normal mode. Episode 4, please stop. Right, chat? This isn't fair. Yep. Whenever Chris and Tiki are ready, we'll set or whatever. We're just doing literally free roam. Which to me is like a brand new quest, where there's just big open space and nothing to do for some reason. Why did they design it like this? So many questions. Where even are the enemies? I don't even see them on the minimap, I'm genuinely confused. Oh, there they are. What a weird decision to make them spawn all the way to the right. We're talking about lack of quest flow. We were clearly going right to left, and okay, now I put them over here. Whatever. What's a good ID for HuCast? I would assume... Oh, I got one shot for it. Go back. I would assume almost anything that can technically do TTF. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'd assume you would know Moon. Why just back? I mean, personally, I probably do Red and Sky. So if you need Sky ID, that's probably fine. QCast can also do the Gaigui kills. He's a good Gaigui killer. Yeah, we gotta work on your distribution of IDs at some point. Definitely a choice. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta reroll some of your other characters. Although I'm not sure if they can reroll. I guess it depends on where you put them. I'm gonna just preemptively buy moons for later. So we're just waiting on Tiggy and Chris, and we'll be good to go. Guess I'll sell the soul frame. I will use it to go buy. No. Oh, there we go. We got 2 people. I'll buy 2 safety telepipes. Assuming Finley is Tiggy and Yas is... Oh, maybe the inverse. Oh, no. Yeah, we were just free roaming until team was ready. How do we not have any Reapers? Like this unfair, chat. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think I flipped it. Okay. I guess wrong, indeed. Okay. Do we dare do C? Let's try. At least level a bit more. Your character is creepy, oh no. Rip. The way I would view it, Chris, and I would probably check your characters before you make too many more. See if you want to follow a pattern of you have one Hunter, Ranger, Force for each ID, or if you don't like forces, keep them low in count and just double up on other Rangers and stuff. So like it's possible. Wow, I got multiple materials. So it's possible for you to do like essentially 2 sets of 3 for every ID, or 3 sets of every ID is what I meant to say. So for example, if you have 32 slots, you could have every ID multiple times pretty safely. Doubling up on IDs isn't the worst, just make sure you're not doubling up on like Hunters. So if you already have a Hunter, oh, did I miss that Hunter material? If you already have a Hunter on an ID, I probably wouldn't make another Hunter on the same ID color. Yeah, like Rockcast might be your I build one of every ID and that's fine. Yeah, like I would recommend like Rockcast and Ramarl could double up, and maybe you have like a couple forces on IDs, like sort of like how you probably don't play like a lot of orange ID. If you end up shy of characters for that, that's probably still fine. You have 2 Vcast now. Nice. Chuckleface's house for the Halloween event. Been super deep in the current Fortnite season. Haven't gotten to play, but it's good. It's been okay. I think the issue with it is just getting a group together has been a little awkward on some of the times during Halloween event. And honestly, like only a couple people playing actually got some good items for Halloween. Most of our good stuff has actually come from outside Halloween events so far, with the exception of, I think, V502. Like, I have gained unfathomable value from very hard mode during this event, which I don't think is intended, but that's how it ended up. So even though I did find, like, a limiter, or a couple limiters while playing, I'm pretty sure I still outvalued it in very hard mode runs. It's not really fair. So, at least for some of the people that were doing some of the one-off joins, I think they probably got more value. I think like Crimson, for example, got some good value. Also, I see Charge Arm being used. I was gonna say, Tiggy, if you have a V502, you can just Hellshot everything here. Just FYI, it's actually more effective than UATP. Hell is like crazy broken in episode 4. Do you not have V502? You have a V501. It is really, really unfair, just to let you know. Also, ironically, Tiki, if you have the Pew Pew lasers, Pew Pew laser is also incredibly strong to bring. Yeah, so I'm not sure if it's, like, on your character versus your share bank. Just something to consider. Pew Pew laser is also disgustingly good, even on cast here. So if you just want to kill the satellite lizards instantly, just Pew Pew them. Melee swung, that's not what I wanted. Just want to check my mat count. I think my goal was 133. Oh, so I can safely eat this with my mix. Copy account. Which is important for me learning new abilities. I'm not that far off from leveling. Dodge, that's the important thing. No excuse for Chloe, despite the Fomar's lesser MST. Slot, nice. Look at that, chat just getting value again. He leaped at me, but I already cast a lethal number of the foes. GG. Get outplayed. Oh. Yeah, you gotta stop embracing the S-Dark swings. There we go. I can almost learn Ripoe. Yeah, Ponuman would have learned this ages ago, or Ponural would have learned it as well. They walk so slow normally. Oh. Oops. Needed a little more. It's fine. Back to Genocide. It's 4 enemies. I don't think I gave myself a Fire Scepter Acne. Might have been a mistake in hindsight, but that's fine. I'm gonna learn slowly. Right now, Striker of Chow does what it needs to do. Just boost my damage. I'm not gonna healing, just gonna level. Congrats on the V502. Sorry, delay wasn't a map. Been working to exceed the 5 million or 5 trillion GPS mark, so far faster until some endgame challenges. Being a fake possible better really things. I was gonna say I remember playing this one of the Torchlight games on PC. It was like Diablo-esque. I don't think I've played like the newer ones. Chad, how do I keep getting value? How do I keep getting away with this? Chad, stop. It's not fair. I'm not supposed to get value on normal mode. Just roll your eyes, Chad. I think just inherently when I log in, apparently there's a timer that says you've gone like 20 minutes without a PD. We're gonna give you another PD. Heard you like photon drops, so here's more photon drops. Yeah, I'm just gonna zap them down. I'm gonna pick up these armors to sell them. It's actually kind of relevant to get those. 25 hits Master Sniper, there you go. I might as well check these, because they technically could drop photon drops. I'm gonna die here, I think. Oh, no, I live. Nice, thank you, level ups. Everyone's have to axe out regarding sales, and there's some port links with special stars, some of them like Overwatch and the old Twitch games. Ah, nice. Ooh, very hard to join, barely living. That's all that matters, you do live. Man, I sure would like to learn this for Foey. Then my life is like easy mode, because then I can start stun locking. Just trying to zap them, but they're so far out of range. Try to spam more combo and keep it safe. This Repo is so bad, chat. The moment I get that, I'm unequipping Striker at Chow and spamming. I want to make sure they get stun locked into Oblivion. Nice, it's over. It begins, chat, the bullying. I love Tiggy's health total compared to everybody else. Like, wonder if somebody used some HP materials. Only there was a sign or heavily HP. How do I keep getting that? GameStop, please. I don't need more value. Just do a normal mode. I promise you. It's okay. You don't have to give me value every room. Who knows? It can be anything. I'll check out body. Yeah, I'm gonna get on some up here. There we go. See, now I can stun lock this use. It's kind of an important thing to be able to do. was gonna say, this is probably my least setup character we've ever tried to level with. Like, the fact that I'm not max materials, I don't even have stuff on the action bar at the bottom. And that is a true I don't care moment. I'll let Chet get some kills. I've been going on a crazy killing spree with this character. Power material. I'd like to state, I think I've gotten more power materials here than doing Ultimate Cookie Quest. I want you to think about that statement, because it so far is true. I've gone up more than 5 important materials since we started this. I would think statistically that shouldn't be possible, due to how less likely you are to get materials, but here we are. Apparently drop rate up and all those other things don't. Yes. Out here. So close to leveling. There we go. Wow, they wait for like 5 millennia in normal mode. Holy, they really want you to be able to land those hits. You're not doing anything. Get out of here. Look at that. I cast 2 spells before I even attacked once. Holy. Anyway, time to enjoy some tickets, because, you know, when you're winning, you might as well just win harder. Chat, I will greatly appreciate if anybody sees a Ryuger. I definitely need one. I'm gonna put a telepipe at the beginning of the next quest. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it and sell. I'm not gonna sell anything yet. Oh, somebody dropped it there. That's unfortunate. I just left it. Definitely need that for later, though. Just gonna make another game. Because what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna telepipe at the beginning of the quest, so that way chat doesn't spend time shopping. Literally just sell stuff together as a group. Yeah, I love game. Like, I literally was. I hit enter as soon as I saw it. Since we're waiting for people, the goal here is that because it's instead of shopping, it's faster for us to telepipe. But if people are already taking time, I might as well go shop. It saves us a walk. It's like literally 12 or 15 seconds faster depending on where you do it. But in the meantime, I'm gonna sell these so I can actually buy items. I'll take a low level rest. I should start consuming some techniques to make my life easier. No worries, teammate. It's not required. If you got ATP, it's fine. Oh, that's a reverser. That's not Ryuger. I'll put that away, I guess. Yeah, I need more telepipes. I'll buy some later. I mean, I do need the reverser, don't get me wrong, but I think I learned that. So I'm gonna keep Shift to Learn to help with the clears here. Oh, I apparently hit 20 on the last kill. That's crazy. Didn't even notice. So I was definitely 19 in that final room. Dude, too much kills at the end, chat. Too strong. Anyway, we'll clear as long as we need to get to level 20. feel like night and day. I'm just gonna do this for the team. Have good luck. That should help with combo kills significantly. That seems fair. Oops. Good. Oh, I'm not even gonna Refoe. Gotta Refoe twice and they're dead. Oh, that actually made me miss. Refoe slowing me down. Nice. You need to learn Rovarda, it seems. Ouch. Guess I can get away with it. Well. So close to combo kill, eh? And if I had Fire Scepter, that would have worked. Unless I have an unidentified Fire Scepter in my bag. That I should probably check. I will definitely check the Rappies for items. You never know. We could get a Halloween cookie. It'd be very funny. I've had it happen before. In fact, I got 2 doing that. Oh, thank you for a Fire Scepter. Very kind of you. I think that puts me in almost learning range. Well. Yeah, that's a big damage threshold. I was missing by like 8 damage. It's so sad. Ouch. The other one I need to learn soon is Aunt. Again, I feel like I'm still getting an insane number of materials. My material counter? I'll just eat another one as we go. Right, chat? I'm just kind of like, okay, I don't feel like this is fair, but fine. I guess I could leave it on min-max for now. I don't get 200-something MST. I mean, Newmans normally get, like, what? 140 mine, 10 luck? If I leave it at 133, that would be okay. Everybody hit 20s. Let's kill the Dorfons as well, since we're here. Because they're ad slots. We might as well check to see if we get ad slots. It's a half a PD hunt, we'll do it. Cat already got one earlier, from what I recall. Soul, restock Atomizer. We're in this sort of stock player. Ooh, the monoclonal recovery is so terrible. Hey, look, another mine material. Seriously, why am I getting so many? Yeah, look how much better the stack damage. Oh, I got lasered. Gee. These are too strong. Joke's on them though. I'm too long. Ooh, the multi-hit Barda. Look at that skill shot. Love to see it, chat. Normal Barda multi-hitting. Man, that still kills me? Yeah, how much does that do? 150? Yeah. See if it adds slot granters. Give me ad slots. There we go. Goodbye door call. More ad slots. Nope. Worth a shot. Lobby. If you're looking for ways to level, since I'll be heading out in probably about an hour, if you have a spare striker unit or the Heaven Punisher with the skin, man oh man is it stupid good here, even on a cast. Like, I wouldn't have thought it would have been that strong, but it really is. I guess because their light resistance is so terrible on very hard mode compared to ultimate, and their health totals are so low. You just end up combo killing the satellite lizards in I think 5 or 6 hits total, even on cast. I'm like, oh, that's actually a reasonable amount of time for clear. Not expecting that. There we go, I'm gonna shift this so the team does some damage. Otherwise, like, ES Hellshot kills every normal enemy here nearly instantly. No worries. Chat getting word value on hard mode, of course. Ooh, a tri-fluid. I should go back and pick that up. That's actually important. Nice. 4 level ups. Love to see it. Get another tri-fluid. That's huge. Yeah, see those? Yeah, I don't think Evoe is worth it. I'm just gonna call it out for what it is. Unless you are pre-stacking before they spawn, it's faster to Evoe. From having done this run like a million times, it's too slow. You would think it would save time, but it just takes too long for the fireball to reach to kill, unfortunately. Although, if we... So, like, here's where it would be faster. If only one force was doing the first spawn, or, like, if we together kill the Rappies, but then you leave on the Buddha wave, it would be faster to pre-stat. Oh, I got one shot. That start too strong. For fast starts. Yeah, I don't have Robarda yet, which is kind of annoying. I'm very close to learning it, though. Go back and get my regular chow thing. Good. Watcher having fun skilling. So I would say based off our current survivability, it might make sense to do for A. We don't die. There is no way we're surviving these Dork bombs. So what I'm gonna recommend is, let's at least clear the next group. But we switch to 4A so we don't explode. there's no way we're clearing it. I don't see a world in which we survive these Dork bombs. If we're dying on like these hits, no way. Only Tiggy would live. Let's at least clear this group before we reset. I mean, technically we could do 4B as well, I guess, on very hard mode. It still has a decent number of bonds, I don't know. Halloween cookie, nice. Nod your head, chat. I was gonna say, I feel bad when, you know, people come in the stream or in the Discord and they're like, we can't find cookies. We're like almost legit memeing and we're getting cookies. Like, madness here, I swear. We're just like, we could be doing a 4-man cookie quest now if we really wanted to, but it's fun. We got all afternoon for that. So I don't see any rare rappies there, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna talk like that. If chat wants to sell any items, pick up whatever they want. I'm going to grab Record of Chow. I should be able to learn Robarda, which is a huge pickup. I'm just gonna pause it. Rappi Speak and the Photon Drop is of course. Turn back count out. 129, okay. Just eat another mind material since you can. Check and eat cookie, thank you. Put that in the share bank here. I will, I guess, purchase some items. Though I didn't pick up enough armor. Could have been a mistake. It's okay. Alright, so I'm gonna slash lobby. I'm gonna remake on an easier massive attack. See that chat? We had the option select, so since I'm not playing a hard carry character, I'm gonna do the safer of the massive attacks. From my inventory, I don't even know what's in some of these items. Sadly, I'm still 20 shy of Rasan. Even with the Quadramons. It's a shame. Fortunately, I don't really need it. I think as long as this is Robarda, I guess I can Resta. Should be good enough. Well, hopefully chat locked into the IDs that they're looking for, because you can't swap anymore. Let's do the easier quest. Which is kind of ironic. I wish A had a slightly better underground. If it didn't require us to split up, I would say we just need A. We might do some surface resets until we're feeling strong enough. Here's an example. I'm gonna let the team kill this. Now I'm gonna go over there and start stacking. Oh, it's not even gonna be fast enough. Never mind, it's still not worth it. I have to run so fast. Less? No, this isn't worth it. If I do this, maybe it's worth it. Yeah, if I can alternate, it's not too bad. I'll take the base if you don't want it. So I think alternating there was a pretty good pace. I think waiting for all the Gafoes is too slow. Either you just legit don't help the team at all, or you're wrecked. Another reverser, I'll take it. There we go. Yeah, now I can at least crowd control. Kind of an important threshold for me. Oh, wait, team just has some clears. Already going so much faster with Robarda. Not even fair. So close to very hard already. Oh no, that hit me. That's unfortunate. I was not expecting that to hit. I was thinking my fireball would hit first, but it didn't. Such a shame. I am the exploding. Yeah, all these Jayas. Oh man, can you imagine, chat? If one of these Jayas rolled with high hit, I think we would genuinely tilt people off the face of the planet. Just don't mind me. Just getting my 70 hit Jaya on hard mode. Like, it's okay. I was level 25 at the time. I need the accuracy. Can you imagine? What a world. Although I get Zuzu. Leave me alone. Why are you here, Pazuzu? Leave me alone. I don't have lightning. This is actually really annoying. No, the lasers are too strong for me. Why was it Pazuzu? I'm at least stun logging. Oof, he didn't even give me the courtesy of a drop. What a jerk. I think it's like a photon crystal or something. Hopefully chat got something out of that. I mean, we got XP. There we go. There's the value. Yeah, that first room is still kind of annoying, honestly, on 4A. Know what I'll do for chat? When we hit level 40, we'll do a very hard mode cookie, but I'll host with like a super character. So we chat can get some levels. We're too far off from hitting it. Not to interact with you. Oh, I swear that laser hitbox is kinda jank. I like how it just does not like collide with the character. Right? Or like sometimes you can be like under him and it doesn't hit you, which I thought was gonna happen there. Whatever. Definitely not going in this room first. Like, the 150 health force does not want to go first. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it sucks I don't have a Rapoli bonus on this character, but it is what it is. Gotta level at some point. Here's a room where the Bowie stacking is. It's because we're allowed to be in here for a while. Yeah, there we go. Hope you're doing well, Retract. Oh, gladly go back for a Tri-Fluid. That's a no-brainer on a character in low Meseta. There we go. Looking too bad in terms of healing item. So I think next time I play, I'll just have to transfer over some, early HPs? Oh, come on. That was just... So that way I can survive a hit or two here. I should kill that one instantly. Weirdly, it's not the baristas I'm scared about. It's mostly just anything that doesn't die to Gaboi stacking instantly. Just waking up and end up saying messing with plus ideas, playing something else I might want to do. Plus. Oh, oops. I selected A. I'm dumb. A is this way. I forgot I did A, honestly. I was like, why isn't the C route working? Hello? I probably shouldn't have sold that general HP earlier. I think I actually do need it to survive. It's fine though. We learn gradually from our mistakes. Why did he teleport Slab? He's not supposed to be teleported. Because of Ranger shooting, he's acting weirdly. Like, it normally just walks at me and dies. There we go, that's the stun lock I'm gonna see. So, like, these baristas can't reach me. Pretty sure they're dead, yeah. Make a liar out of me. Get out of here. Grab these armors for sale. Grab the moon. Grab the other moon. Good. Let's not take them on me. Just making sure I have enough sales for later. Seriously, no. Am I like one shy? Is that what I'm seeing? Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'm not TV. I'm one MST shy of learning what I need. How annoying. Thank you for the button material. It was actually really annoying. I was just like, come on, can we really not learn it yet? There we go. Now we learn Razan. It's useful for stun lock purposes. Die here, only because I don't have the scepter. Virus. Ooh. I think I need to put Jellin on this character. I'm gonna go Jellin here. There we go. Yeah. Now we're surviving. There we go. Emergency protocol taken. Now we should sell another armor. Yeah, I would say retract, you know, if something doesn't work out, you can just hold it for another quest. I'm only half memeing when I say you should make more temple quests. Honestly, making more combinations you don't see currently would be interesting. Even if it's like not on this spawn. Gotta get that temple CCA in. Get all that pink value. This room is way easier, just because everything dies to Gaboi. Yeah, what a night and day difference. Okay, debuff them. Nice. I still got one shot through that? That is so unfortunate. I tried doing everything correct there, chat. That's unfortunate. Not rewarded. I will briefly go back to town because I need to sell something. Then I'm gonna get more moves and telepipes. Also, I can wear my first shield. That might help a little. Yeah, suddenly I have all these resources and cash. Who would have thought? Much better. Okay. I'm gonna put away the adamant. One more, and then I get to decide whether I want to upgrade further. I think this is fine. I'm not having a damage problem, I'm having a HP problem. But at least I have armor now, so that helps a little bit. Boxes. Yeah, this finale of the quest is kind of brutal. Honestly, we might even just skip on this. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, let's lobby. I don't think that's what we're doing. Okay, now let's compare that with a fresh set of characters. How hard is 4B comparatively? Like 4B, I think we could complete it. A is the surface has like one bad room and then everything else is easy. B is if you don't have forces, it's completely miserable. But it also gives more Jaya chances. At least on hard modes. My button assignments make no sense. I love my buffs and debuffs are totally different buttons. They're not even lined up on the panel. My brain works in mysterious ways, chat, when it comes to that button assignment. Ooh, nice insta-kill. No way. Chat, roll your eyes. Stop it. No. No. I don't need a cookie. Stop it. We're just doing hard mode. Oh my gosh, chat. The value never ends. So unfair. Well, I'll give Chad a couple of runs for a power boost in and very hard. That'll be the reward for sticking it out for this character. I was gonna say, needless to say, I think I could cover the cookie. There we go. Oh, the free! Oh my gosh, chat, outplayed. Oh, got a Tiki. I played myself on that one. I'll gel on them, so hopefully we have less deaths. There we go. Oh man, that was believe. I was like, those rappies were definitely gonna execute me if I didn't hit that shot. That was closer than that should have been. I guess I can report it then. Yeah. I mean, honestly, now that I've been playing it for a while, I don't know how much the cookie drop rates really need to be adjusted. I think it's more of a... It punishes you for playing solo, but when you're playing like a really easy to clear quest, it feels fine. Like, even if you came in fresh, right? You'd have like 8 or so cookies if you just spend a couple of days attempting to get cookies. And then we've seen that they kind of move into themselves with that much. So, I don't know if the drop rate honestly needs to be touched that much. Yeah, the zoo wave there is scary. I'm gonna start stacking. Ooh, I got scared. Menu was weird. Yeah. It's like double inputting there for some reason. Which was messing me up because I was like, why am I in the simple attack menu? I think I have to unassign more button, unfortunately. Or actually, that one worked. That one worked. What's on claw? Yeah, pretty much the moment this character hits 40, flop out. Just help the team out a bit more. I got my greedy level up here. Because I'm thinking if this character levels enough, I can use him to level my other character. Although I guess it's still better to use my main account for leveling. Better. Ooh, I didn't think that would reach me. It's really unfortunate. Just wielding the photon claw, I see that. Yeah, like this wave is kind of rough. That's why I don't actually like B unless you're like really over leveled, but if we could get past this, underground is a little better for us. In terms of value, not difficulty. Oh, Jaya drop it. That's a shame. At least I can say it's all Jaya. We'll wait for everybody here. Maybe die fluke while I wait. I mean, I think I'm getting to the point I can survive? Question mark. I only have 81 defense, which is really, really terrible. Chat can check their own defense if they're curious, but it is crazy bad. I think I die to everything if I don't keep up. Stun locks here. This is also... Okay. If you're wondering why Chips is getting hit a lot, the Foe is really bad at stun locking. So for survivability, it's probably better to spam Refoe if you have it. Just because it stops them from swinging, because every swing against you is death. There we go. Oh no, Grant's level 6? Where is that? Oh, I don't see it. one of the green boxes, I don't think. Another reverse search. Ooh, the debuff means I live now. Being spoiled. It's not an instant death to me anymore. Dead here, I think. Oh no, I got lucky. So B is left half. I know, I've totally confused chat. I'm sorry, chat. Alright, you have to go where I'm going. Massive attack just has a random knowledge check. How do you advance the wave? See, that time I remembered which massive attack I was doing. I swear I know the massive attack order. I'm just not paying attention sometimes. Double Arconium, that's actually a huge pickup. It's like a best in slot versus falls. It's always nice to see. Yeah, there's a Gertabulu. I might preemptively stack a few always here. Euchre back there? Ooh, I want. Thank you. See, that to me is better than like half of the drops in Ultimate. Oh, please give me more readers. Why is this item so annoying to find? Oh, I need so many. Just think, Tiggy, I'm doing like at least another 70 characters that need it. It's so bad. I need so many characters. Use some fire here. Yeah, arguably in this area, I should probably assign Gazond. I didn't die to the stage fireball, that's even fine. I was gonna say, you can tell I'm going on a killing spree. I'm level 36. Like, I know I had a slight XP advantage, but this is the power of Ripoe. I'm gonna stun lock these with Ripoe. They get close, I'm gonna Rabarda. Let's try to stun lock for the team here. I might need assistance in a moment to not die. Never mind. I didn't stun lock. I think because I don't have B801, that doesn't work. Yeah, actually it doesn't B801 team, just select that stun lock. It's just like too slow. If I was bare hand, that would have worked. So now for me, speed damage. If I could do... Oh, come on. Really? The stage fireball was right there. Because if I could stand here, unlock, it sends up assisting the team pretty heavily. Oh, I'm gonna knock a laser. Yeah. That's kind of the downside of that. I was like, I should have committed to Razan instead of Bowie. My fault. Yeah, like, this room is pretty annoying. for fresh characters, like nightmare level. Okay, debuff everything. Don't get hit by the stage fireball for like the fifth time. Alright, so if I mash really hard here, this should stun lock. Okay, there we go. That's what I needed. I'm like, I need something to just shut down Goron Detonator. Quality of life achieved. You get level 6. Oh. It's funny. Look at that stun lock. Oh, got him. Beautiful. What a beautiful stun lock, yeah. They couldn't do anything about that. Oh. I realized I was using my old button format. That's not how I have it labeled there. I mash fast enough here. This should also stun lock. As long as I don't get teleported on, it should be fine. There we go. Clean up nicely. Always Razan there to make this use fly forward. I was wondering why I do that. That is not a misinfluence. Here I'm just looking to stun lock the Goron Detonator, so I'm mashing my brains out so that way they don't swing. I'll run somebody but I'm scared of the Maristas here. Weirdly, chat just has Gardevoir unlocked. Like, Gardevoir is like one of the least threatening enemies here. Yeah, this is just gonna completely bulldoze this enemy. Or Gardevoir. Meanwhile, just like some random enemy one-shots us. I bought some Tri-Fluids earlier, which is good. It's actually capped. Elrappy. Rappy here. Kill these Rappies. I mean, it should give Photon Crystal, I think. That would be the secret lets me target. Oh, it's that slot. My bad. I lied to you. Rappy had enough. I'm gonna set up my buffs and debuffs after this quest so we can accurately do it. Now that I can survive long enough for it to matter. I don't like how far forward I am in this room. I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna respect the invisible boundary line because I want the zoos to come towards us. I'm gonna stand right here. Anybody that's above me is too far up and needs to not be there. My ad slide, nice. Oh, wait. Come to me. No, don't leave. No, don't make the zoo stay up there, please. Please leave. Oh, you're actually making the quest harder. They'll dive bomb you if you leave them alone, which is what I want them to do. Give the Bowie spam. So it just means we have less people controlling the enemies down here. There we go. Yeah, so watch. Oh, I think green's too close. Yeah, green's too close. See how the others do dive bomb? I want to see that. Yeah, there we go. See, once everybody respects the invisible boundary, the Zeus just die. Like, there's nothing they can do. That sad moment where I died trying to use Green Atomizer. Okay, I'm just gonna kill this thing. Like I was going on a killing spree. Alright, so I'm gonna reuse her. I want to go pick up that ad slot for sure. I'm gonna sell most of what I have here. Don't need telepipes anymore. Also gonna sell those. Yeah, this quest has like weird perks with it. Just speedrun it. One of the things I learned is just that, oh, Plug Laconian, thank you. One of the things I learned is to just respect the invisible boundary line. Because what'll happen is, like, Then everybody can congregate at the bottom of the room, and then that's like 4 people fighting 3 enemies, and the zoos just arbitrarily die as you fight the other enemies, which is funny. So now that I took the telepipe, I'm gonna take my own work back so I can hand in the quest. The timer is still ticking, by the way. So I'm going to go do that since I didn't hand in the quest yet. I haven't lost yet the timer at least. Just gonna make sure I get this quest XP. No worries, Tiggy. Thanks for joining us. Do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we could probably do ultimate later, Tiggy. Okay. Now that I don't need this, I can make this facade. Oh, that's not facade. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. We only need to do, like, a little bit of a quest, and we should hit 40. I don't think we need to fool here. I see now that we leveled a little. Drop them on a mate since it's pretty useless. I don't know if I'm gonna promise a ping. You'll get the alert in the Discord. I will probably forget when I go to start up again. So if you're following when the stream starts, it should alert you. Yeah, we are very close to 40. Do some celebratory runs. Got about 20 minutes. I think it'll take us like 12 level, maybe 13. I don't think we're that far off. There we go. Now my buffs are in the right place at least, so it's easy for me to do stuff like this. Not explode. Yeah, see that? I didn't die instantly. The quality of life difference. Stay done. So if I hit 40, I'll just switch over. And I'll just hard carry on something. A quick under 20 or something. Oops, doesn't explode. There we go. What a quality of life difference being able to use that 1 to 4. Suddenly I'm participating more. Not imagine going back to the old GameCube without it. Of course it would be so tedious. I'd have to like rapid menu every shift that you can. It's miserable. think by the time I hit underground, oh, maybe, like after I kill the Rappy underground room. I don't think initially I'll be 39 before I reach underground, but I don't think it'll be 40.
I'm capable of more.
Honestly, in some ways, this is easier build than 4B. I think it's just the Z. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, this is an example where there's just multiple enemies that are weak to one damage type. Which sadly I don't think Retract can do on temples, so it's weak to pretty much any elements and it doesn't matter. But I like that they group together like all the Razond enemies here. So if I Razond,
What an adorable corpse.
I get to kill them all. Or apparently make adorable corpses. Hey, thank you for the Fire Scepter Agni. That's been a big damage dealer for me. The 39 already. Since this character has a Kapoe buff, stacking here is insane on this character. Honestly, I feel like he can hard carry. Obviously, he's not as strong as Ponyman in terms of MST carry. It is interesting. Cat's getting some levels too. That lizard super dead. Yeah, I was gonna say there's like 3 Gapoes coming his way. He's chat getting photon drops. Love to see it. Oh, that was disrespectful of me. That was disrespectful. Stark really tried though. I'm like, listen, one-on-one, you're not hitting me. Get out of here. Outplayed. Oh, the Dormons are just getting absolute burned alive here. I dodge backwards here. I don't think I can kill in time. Oh. That bought enough time. Yeah, I think like this is said before. Probably Rappy Room level 8. Oh, I didn't die instantly. This has some invincibility for a while as well. Damage a little. Start before restacking here. I did not want to get knocked down before they spawn. That really sucks. If I keep mashing, they should die here. Then I have enough HP to survive that. That's kind of an important threshold to pass. Oh, so close. They're like within one fireball of death. This out. Huh. We're getting there. Like escaped off. Oh, did I pick up an item out of it? Escaped off. I did, okay. I was like, wait a minute, I definitely picked up an item, but I definitely didn't pick up that escape doll. What happened? Rebuff team's defense. This room should level me. It's about as per expectation. I'll stack up always since it's just powerful rocks. Now we just need to redeem some levels. This room's a pretty good catch-up. There we go. Another room. The run's smoothing out a little now that we're around 200 plus health. Another Clever Laconium, nice. I'm gonna do some preemptive fireballs because I'm very cheesy. They want to walk towards me, they should just die. That's my other single player tip, by the way. I like that that works. If you're having trouble initially entering a room, just cast in the doorway and then walk in and the Capoe will follow you. So even without Capoe merge, the damage here is kind of bonkers. Auto, nice. Oh, there we go. Oh, never mind. I got baited. I thought somebody was going to the right path. Chris unfortunately did not pick the right path. I will pick this one though. Del Rappy. More ad slots, I guess. Damn, chat's getting value today in hard mode. It's okay. Massive Attack is like this big mind game. It's okay. Everybody gets it wrong the first few times. Plus we keep switching them, which doesn't help. If you're not used to running it, it's like, who knows? Who knows where the right path is? Be anything. Ooh, photon drop. Oh, I went to use the tri-fluid there, and I was like, wait, that joint got real quick. No ad slot, but I got a photon drop. I mean, I'm kind of okay with that. If those are my choices, kind of okay with that. Oh, we might have lost Tiggy's paralysis here. Just pick it up, please. Well, as long as we wail on it, I guess it's okay. I keep trying to use my Razond, and I'm like, wait a minute. It's not my Razond button. Not on this character. Come on, material. Ooh, so this is exactly how much I need. Nice. A little more damage, a little more mind power. You can see if you have like 80 more MST, you basically avoid the need for leveling at all to use level 29 techs. Or if you're like a new player, you can just use level 20s. Have a hilariously low boundary to use compared to 30s, or 29s and 30s. Just gotta level up again. Hopefully the team hits 40 here. See that? You're surviving Dorfon, surviving Goron Detonator. A big improvement. I wish Club of Meridian ends up getting used in something. I hope that they end up being used in like elemental effects, like if there's like an electricity armor. I would love for that to happen, because you know what that would mean, chat? More value for Blue ID. Never stop winning Blue ID. That's everybody's 39. Everybody will. No, I died reviving. Yeah, it's really dangerous, I think, for me to stop the stun lock on those. Gotta just let it go. Stack some good foes here. I can rebuff Chris. Hopefully, we're not done. As a team, hopefully we'll level here. Let's see though. It's gonna be close. Oh, no. We're at this. Never mind. Team's gonna level before then. What am I talking? I thought we were going to the final room. I don't know why. I was like, wait a minute. No, it's not gonna be close. Team definitely should level. If team does not level by then, I'll be like, stop dying. It's like, wait a minute. You guys have like 4 rooms to hit 40. Pretty good. What that club of Laconium though? There we go. Okay, survive the body slam. That's a good sign. So pretty much the moment we hit 40, we'll just leave as a group. But as I said before, I think we're all a little decent. I don't think I can stop this unlock. Yeah. Oh no! I ran out of TP. That was the worst way to end the stun lock. So sad. I'm so sorry, chat. I thought I had enough for one more cast. That would have been fine. Wait, was that my escape doll taking the— wait. How did I revive with TP? Wait, I'm actually confused. Wait, how did I revive with TP? What? I'm so confused. Why did I come back with TP? Is that a bug? I didn't escape doll. I have full inventory slots. Is that a thing if you get revived? I guess it just hasn't happened enough. Usually I'm like close to full and I don't notice. That was like one of the few times where I'm like, I'm actually genuinely like 100% DP. Interesting. This at 40, so now it's just down to chips. There's no way Chips is clearing this without getting it. I refuse. You have like multiple Barons. Another Photon drop. Nice. Love to see it. Still getting value despite playing hard mode. Like, you really have to question if this is the kind of value you're getting on hard mode. Like, why is ultimate so bad? Right, chat? Just, I'm gonna ask like those hard-hitting questions. Oh, hey, Ryuger. Nice. It's one less down. Or it's one less than I need. Any more to go. Alright, everybody hit 40. Alright, we're gonna check these rappies and we're gonna lobby. We've died so many times that we're only getting one ticket. There's literally no reason to clear this quest. But we'll check for a rare rappy. That's worth checking for. Chris Little. Press the action there. I think I'm doing a little wiggle out. I got a little head start for my own leveling. Don't see any Del Rappies, but might as well skill these. Never know. Well, I'll join in solidarity. I'll join for you, chat. That was for you. Yeah, quest is over. So, let's put away some items. Chat was just trying to save time without using Ryuger. I see what happened. Big brain play, chat. See what you did. Put this away. Time save totally, exactly. You're like, darn, I don't have telepipes. If only I could go back as a cat's faster into town. You're like, wait a minute, I have a brilliant idea. And it's all over. I mean, I made money in the quest runs overall, so I can't complain there. I also got a weird amount of materials. It's honestly almost rivaling very hard mode for some reason. I'm gonna put away one of the Heavenly Mines because I don't need it. I'm gonna put away the Striker Chow. If I'm using multi-client for leveling, I don't actually need any items at all, as we determined before. I'm gonna quit out. Then I guess I will do one run with the group. Then I gotta go, sadly. 12 o'clock is my hard cutoff time. Oh AnaresConvoy chat. I'm getting very questionable Discord friend requests. Clearly I should accept it. Isn't that how that works, chat? What could go wrong in DK? Just host a quick run with the group. We've got so many cookies. We could do it very hard if chat wants. Not that I think it matters very much. Let's power level chat for one run. I mean, we picked up what, 2 cookies on the way through. We're sitting on 80. We're definitely gonna have like 40 sitting at our bank by the end of the event. Even if I use the cookie at a rate of like 10 an hour, I don't think it's possible for me to burn out by the end of the event. Unless I also stream one day or something, which I don't plan to. Alright, so we're gonna do one run. If there's anybody that wants to hop in for a very quick, very hard cookie, let me know. Otherwise, I will be in it as soon as I'm done shopping. Plus controlling merge equals cheesy theory. Though I guess I can still hold blade into Argent. Might as well unseal. Well, it is very hard. Nah, I gotta respect that. If it was hard mode, I would have to respect that. Alright, well, let's do a quick cookie run this one. Then I will see the group probably later this evening. I'm not sure what time I'll be back. That's why I'm not promising start time there. Plus I need some downtime. Look at that damage. Oh, stacking is real. 1 in 42 Heaven Striker coat. Let's see if Jack gets some value here. Sadly, I don't have demons on this character. That means I just need to find one more Slicer Fanatic so this character can confirm to wear it. Sadly, I think one of my spares went to the other account already. But weirdly, I don't have any on the main account. I think the other one that had the high hit percentage is on Static Vic. So I might move some back into the main account. Most I think I have one photo. Got me some leftover pizza crunch, ready to see some value drop. Probably not gonna see any, sadly. Ultimate is kind of booty. As say the current drops in this cookie quest. But we'll see. Maybe we'll be surprised by the ultimate. As well as cookie very hard today. I think where the difference in why very hard mode is so good compared to ultimate is that churn through more raw enemies per quest than normal, because you don't normally run those quests in ultimate. Whereas like when we do cookie very hard, I mean it's possible. I mean if we see Gelrappy, maybe we'll get lucky. But otherwise I don't expect crazy drops from this. I do expect XP though. Hope the group gets started later. Is it the difference between being able to clear like 100 or 140 enemies in ultimate versus 220 to 300 plus very hard. So just because you're spinning so many more slots, you just end up with more value. For this one, it's an okay number of enemies. But we lose a lot of time on stuff like vertical there. Unless it specifically drops Heaven Striker code. Yeah. That's still leveling. Character 4 million away from being done. I have very mixed feelings about that. I would say today we already got enough value. Like, honestly, if nothing drops for me, we already got, like, what? I barely played for 2 hours, and I got 3 or 4 Pokemon drops in that slot while not playing Ultimate. I think that's fine. Sadly, we did roll the Jaya, but it didn't roll it. But technically, we got everything we wanted in normal to hard. I think the team also got their own Photon Crystals, 2 cookies, funny. Gets a Heavenly Arms, but I doubt it. That would be the nice to have. I think some consolation prize drops, but ball, nice. Debuff, 6 minutes die. We end up getting Heaven Striker code to go even, basically. But with the price of cookies going up, we need a little more than just Heaven Striker code. Who knows? Maybe Chad will get it. We got a few chances less. Not die cookie quests. I would say find a safe spot. There we go. A lot of XP you miss every time you die, bro. Up here. Gotta reapply D-Band here to make I should Chris. Bowie. Kill half the enemies. Debuff. Find another. I need 4 more. I only really super want them for goals. Let's level it up, which means survival. The end of the quest. I haven't seen anything crazy yet. That also probably isn't. But you never know. Could be a wall, yellow text just reading. Debuffing there was super good. Really good otherwise. Well, few last chances for Heaven Striker code. Really doesn't I don't care what he wants though. For not to use time for actually gonna see Psycho 1 is cross. Plus some items. Sadly, I don't think I got anything in the that's just the way of life with cookie runs. But they went up a crazy amount of levels, so I'm happy with that. Money on the yeah, we'll pause here since I have a hard cut off. Pretty much as soon as I head in this quest, I have to go. I guess final thoughts. We got a lot of value in normal hard and very hard. Unfortunately, ironically, the cookie quest is the only thing that didn't give value. Other than XP. A little disappointing, but it is just a one-up spin. So if we were to play this like 5 or 6 more times, you'd probably end up with like 15 APs worth of value. Just because between having at least 4+ chances of Gertabulu, then you gotta multiply it out by number of players. You don't need that many Gertabulus to get that kind of PD value back. Consolation prize for us is like 100,000 plus Meseta. To grab 100,000 plus Meseta. Very hard mode doesn't make a lot of sense. I think overall, I'm happy I got another character to 40, so I can maybe start doing stuff, leveling the group with him in the future. But he just needs more raw levels. But I think once he starts getting to like that 60-70 region, more able to hard carry without getting knocked down. That's been a big problem, I would say. It's just like, he'll just kind of die if I don't debuff. Yeah, we'll deal with the troublesome light elves. Otherwise, from the standpoint of gear, I basically just need to get another Gofoe merge. I think I'll put out a trade with Crust and see if I can get them between the streams. The goal is I just want like a Gofoe merge, a Refoe merge, or a Barda merge, and that's all I want on the other Force account. I don't even feel like that's that greedy of an ask. We have so many PDs at this point. I might as well use them. Because if nothing else, it's one of those things that's kind of a staple on a character. I can survive with it just being one up on an account. But missing out on basically 30% damage is a really big difference on whether you can hard carry the lower difficulties. So I just want to make sure we set up for the future. But with that, chat, as I said before, sadly, I do have to go for now. So actually, it's going to say
send an emissary to those troublesome light elves.
Goodbye for now. We will resume sometime in the afternoon and or evening, as I'm not sure what time I am coming back. But if I don't see you later, I will say thank you for watching. Hope you have a good day or a good night, depending on the time zone.